Good morning, Bowie High. Today is Wednesday, and Sadani, Ignacio, Chanel, Madweke, and Dion, Catrelle are over the hump of this rare 5-day week and can see the sun on the other side. They're here in place and ready to deliver your news and goings-on, Bowie High. This is the Bulldog Bulletin. Please stand for the pledge to the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Bowie High. It's Wednesday, November 19th, 2014. It's an A-Day. I'm Sadani Ignacio.
And I'm Chanel Madweke.
And welcome to the Bulldog Bulletin.
Our top story today is information leading up to one of the biggest three buzzwords when the weather starts getting cold around here. Fall Coffee House. Mrs. Burns, the Tri-M Music Honor Society, and of course, all the performers are getting ready to put on a great show for you this Friday night, 7 p.m. in the cafeteria, with tons of hot cocoa, coffee, and baked goods, with some great acoustic music poetry. All performers should be ready to report mandatory sound check rehearsal coming up today after school in the cafeteria, starting promptly at 2:45 p.m. Be sure to bring all accompanying music tracks either on disc or flash drive to Mr. Arcuz's at the sound check, or it will be assumed that you will be performing a cappella. No exceptions. Have your stuff and your performers, or you'll be removed from the show. Ticket sales for this year's show continue today for $5 at all lunches and will not be sold at the door.
In charity news, it's that time of year again when the temperatures drop drastically and hats and gloves become a necessity for staying comfortable outdoors. Most of us have parents or guardians who take care of our needs, or some of us even buy our own, but there are many children in area schools who are less fortunate. This is where Mr. LeMaster, NHS, and Bowie High come in, with our now annual Warm Hands, Warm Hearts campaign. So help the cause by donating a pair of gloves and a warm hat to a needy child this winter season. At a school that's almost 90% free and reduced lunch. Just drop off your donation in the box in front of the main office and another in Mr. LeMaster's classroom, room 23. There will also be students taking contributions at every lunch starting next week, and some students will be stopping into your classrooms for a very brief plug for the operation at the beginning of first period every day this week, and possibly next. And don't worry, teachers, the interruption will be brief. So if you have a chance, pick up some stuff for the little ones in the next few weeks. Is money kinda tight? Dollar Tree and Five Below have a ton of hats and gloves at affordable prices. So show some love and pick up some gloves and hats.
Will do. In club news, the Art Club is another one of those really fun after-school activities we offer here at BHS. You too can join them for all kinds of fun projects meetings, again next Tuesday in Mrs. Ritz-Taller's room, 223. Our Bulldog Bulletin student live correspondent, TV production student, and our club member, Brooklyn Shepard, recently spent some time talking to Miss Ritz and some of the attendees of this creative bunch. Tell us all about it, Brooklyn.
That is one story below one of Bowie High School's most unique and creative organizations after school, the Art Club. What is the Art Club, you ask? I'll show you. The projects offered here range from simple paintings and drawings to hexaflexagons. Participants can either bring materials from home or use supplies provided in the classroom.
Art Club is a chance for creative students to get together and meet, and we usually do projects, or students can use them for open studio space to make whatever kind of artwork they like. We meet in room 223 every Thursday after school.
I interviewed a couple of students to see what they thought could raise students' interest in the art club.
I say they should advertise more because it's a really good club. I say, announcements, more posters around places that people mostly stand, around the cafeteria area, and more things like that.
Okay, thank you. That's all.
What they could do, they can post some more things around the school, or have paintings all around, or just make objects to show what they do in the club so more people could come join it. Would be interesting.
Right here, you're getting a glimpse of yours truly taking part in one of the various projects done in the art club. Here, I'm composing an art piece combining oil pastels and watercolor paints to create a scene of a pond. In addition to the various art projects, hopefully participants will encourage their friends at school to join in as well. I'm Brooklyn Shepard, back to you guys at the studio.
That was great, Brooklyn. Makes me want to try my hand at the arts as well. And speaking of artists, our very own Dion is here to tell us about today's weather and paint a picture for us of today's weather forecast. Good morning, Dion.
Good morning, Bowie High, and happy hump day to all my fellow Bulldogs. Our 7:45 a.m. temperature was another cold one, coming in at 23 degrees, and the WashingtonPost.com Doppler radar is all clear. And was it ever cold yesterday? I was not ready for all that Arctic stuff, but I am today. And neither was the rest of the East Coast, who saw record lows from Maine to Florida. Today will be a little warmer with a high of 37, but the lows will be in the 20s. And we'll have some cold that hasn't been seen this early in the season since 1996. There was a huge blizzard that year. Again, today's high should reach 37 under mostly cloudy skies. I'm your BHS weather correspondent, Dion Catrelle. Have a great Wednesday, y'all. See you later.
Thanks, Dion. The SAT word of the day is the noun epilogue. Defined as a short passage added to the end of a literary work. Many students missed the satire in the piece, which was explained in the book's epilogue.
Don't miss the best part. And we've arrived at our epilogue on today's edition of the Bulldog Bulletin. Visit our YouTube channel at www.youtube.com/BHSTVMD to see a replay of this and all of our shows.
I'm Madweke.
And I'm Sadani Ignacio.
Get those music tracks and essentials ready for Coffee House participants, and get ready for Wednesday's workday, Bowie High, because
it's go time, Bulldogs.